it up. Wishing y'all can pass me. Run it up, step in, I'm moving out.
Yo, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Nelly Nell from Hoop Life. Before we start the video, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor today, Secured. Are y'all tired of taking L's on sneakers every single week? Do y'all want the latest and most hyped sneakers and streetwear products? Well then, let me give y'all the secret formula just for that. Secured. Whether you're a sneaker collector, streetwear hype beast, or even a reseller, Secured is a platform that gives you access to release links, early drop links, links to all the raffles, and even free bots all in one place to help you cop sneakers and streetwear for retail price. Whether they are sneakers, streetwear products, sports cards, gaming consoles, and much more, Secured gives you access to copying all of the above. Whether it's on sneakers, Foot Locker, Yeezy, Supreme, Travis Scott, Kith, pretty much all the platforms, Secure can help you get 5 times the chance of copying the items you want. They have a release calendar that shows every release and even profit margins along with it. It has raffle and drop reminders to alert you so you don't have to miss any drops. They even have a 24/7 restock monitor that notifies you of all the restocks on hundreds of websites. And what I love most about Secure is that it helps me save a lot of money by not having to pay resale for all the sneakers that I didn't get. Secured also has an automated checkout system where it fills out all of your info instantly, giving you blazing fast checkout and copying all your items. They also have bots for you to use that give you even more of an advantage. And on top of that, you can also rent human bots where real life experts and analysts get you slots to copy your items for you. And for all y'all beginners out there, Secure has tips and tricks to teach you how to use their hub and Discord along with one-on-one coaching. Speaking of Discord, one of my favorite parts is their amazing Discord community where there are thousands of members from beginners to experts in the game, all looking to help each other out. You can ask questions on anything, converse with other members, learn a lot of different things, and just have a good time. Man, all this might seem like a lot, because it really is a lot, and these are just some of the useful methods and features that Secure provides. They even have a dedicated support staff that works 24/7 to provide you with the best access to all of the info out there. Stop taking L's on every single release on all of the items that you want. Click the link in the description right now and make sure to use my code Nelly and get 50% off your first month, which is just $15. Trust me guys, even just by copying 1 or 2 items on Secure, y'all are gonna come up on double the profits. So head on over there right now and sign up. Links in the description box down below. Y'all already know what to do. And with that, enjoy the rest of the video. Yo, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Nelly Nell from Hoop Life. Welcome back to another highly anticipated sneaker review. Today, we have the Air Jordan 36. Keeping the ball moving, this is the 36 signature shoe in the Jordan sneaker line. Just like the previous year since the 31s, this year's model pays a tribute to the Jordan 6. The most noticeable one right away is the tongue tab. Some more subtle ones are the spoiler, heel window, Nike Air, and color splash placement. You can also find a chain design on the back of the heel in the midsole, which signifies 6 championships and represents the gold chain that Jordan is known for. The cutout on the insole is the same design and shape as the Air Jordan 6 tongue. Jordan brand dropped some of the most fire player exclusives for the athletes such as Guo Ailan, Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Rui Hachimura for the Olympics this past summer. The last 2 previous Jordan signature models were pretty good hoop shoes, you know, from the 34 and the 35s. How well does the 36 compare to those? Let's find out. As always, we're gonna start off with the traction. The Jordan 36 has a multi-directional outsole pattern that provides stop and go traction. The traction on these work really, really well. It made me feel, you know, quick on my feet, you know, being on my toes. It actually gave me a really quick first step. Like, you know, when I was wearing these, like my first step was like lethal. Like it was crazy quick, you know, being able to go by my defenders. And also it helps me, you know, change my direction, you know, at a multi-directional pace. Surprisingly, you know, after hooping in them outdoors, as you can tell, they're, you know, pretty messed up. They surprisingly held up pretty well outdoors, but you know, some of the areas are starting to frail, so like they might not hold up as long, you know, hooping outdoors. But indoors and outdoors, the traction on these, really solid. As for materials, the Jordan 36 features a minimal but durable jacquard leno weave upper reinforced with a TPU ribbon. A dynamic, flexible tongue includes targeted padding over the top to ease lace pressure and to provide plush comfort. They cut a lot of materials on this model, making the Jordan 36 one of the lightest Jordans up to date, and I like that because let me tell you, the materials on these is crazy light. The upper, it just feels like an air window. Look at, like, you could see through the materials on the upper, you know, from the other side of the shoe. Obviously, I mean, can you see? I can see the camera from here just looking through the holes of the shoe, like, but obviously you guys can't see that defined. But the good thing about the upper is, you know, with it being so, you know, airy and open, breathability is amazing on these. Like, you ain't gonna have no stinky feet. The upper is actually very flexible and molds to your feet, you know, after, you know, you break them in. So that is really crucial with these. It gives you a really good fit. And just speaking again, on top of it being, you know, very lightweight, the previous model, you know, 35s was a bit, you know, clunky and heavy. I didn't really like that, but with these, man, you are quick on your feet because, you know, the upper is so light. With the materials being so lightweight, it's also very strong and supportive, where the material bends and contours to provide support where it's needed most. Like just listen to the sound of this, man. I'm like digging my finger into the materials and like it's holding up. Like, you can see the weave and the holes, you know, of the shoe, but you can't break it. You can't break it. That's how strong and supportive it is. But obviously, you could break it if you get a knife, but who gonna, you know, have a knife and, you know, chop up your shoes in the middle of a game? I don't know who this can relate to, but for all of y'all who got, you know, crazy sock colors, y'all can show them off, you know, with the see-through of the Air Jordan 36 upper, you know, to show off your crazy sock collection. For those of you guys who got some crazy socks, I don't know, man. Some of y'all out there might have a crazy sock collection, who knows? But hey, show them off in the Jordan 36. For support and lockdown, it has a 2-loop band system paired with high sidewalls that provide side-to-side stability. Underneath the midsole, it has a stabilizing plate that helps keep the shoe from twisting. And lastly, inside of the shoe, there are padded cushions around the ankle and heel, giving you additional lockdown. Lateral support and containment is good on the Jordan 36, whether you're sliding on defense or taking off to finish on offense. I like how the hollow out section between the outsole and midsole helps reduce weight and exposes the shoe's stabilization. I'm really glad that Jordan brand, you know, made the Eclipse plate a lot smaller this year, you know, compared to last year's 35. Like, that Eclipse plate was so big and was giving me so many crazy, you know, blisters and arch problem right here that it was like unbearable to my feet. But yeah, I'm glad they made it a lot smaller this year. It feels really good, really stabilizes your feet. But there is a part that actually still hurt my foot on these, which you know, I will get into more detail later. For cushion, the Air Jordan 36 has a full-length Zoom Air strobo unit that is stitched directly to the upper, sitting right under your foot to minimize weight. There is also a Zoom Air unit stacked underneath the forefoot to add an additional burst of responsiveness. The cushion on the Jordan 36, I've got to say, it is an improvement on last year's model. All right, so the cushion to me feels like a combination from the cushion from the Air Jordan 34 and the cushion of the Air Jordan 35. For all y'all know, you know, the cushion on the 34 was kind of, you know, very big, very chunky, very, you know, plushy, whereas the 35 was more firm and not as plushy. I feel like these are kind of somewhere in between, which, you know, I personally really like. And with the addition of the full-length Zoom strobo unit, where you can see it through the heel window, it really gives you an extra pop of responsiveness. I really like the sneakers that have the full-length Zoom strobo unit. You know, that's kind of the new thing, you know, with Nike and Jordan, you know, with the KDs and the PGs. And with these, man, they just feel really nice. Obviously, it's not as good as full-length Zoom Air, but hey, don't sleep on the, you know, the Zoom strobo unit. Like, that still feels really comfy, very responsive. These shoes are really springy and bouncy, which feels really great. And with the addition of the Zoom Air unit stacked underneath the forefoot, you're gonna feel that burst of explosiveness, man, when you're stepping and activating the Zoom right here. What I don't really like is, you know, how it protrudes out just a little bit. It makes the shoe kind of wobbly. I wish, you know, it didn't do that. I wish it was a bit more like, you know, flush and flat, where it gives you a little bit more stabilization. It's not like too bad where, like, you know, you're gonna sprain your ankle, but you kind of do feel a little bit of that wobbliness at times. I don't think it's like a deal breaker, but I just wish that, you know, it was more flat. You get really good impact protection with these. I was hooping in these indoor and outdoors, and I didn't feel any aches or pains, you know, from hard impacts. The cushioning setup provides sensational energy return and elite responsiveness. As far as comfort and size fit goes, the Air Jordan 36 run true to size. It is a little bit snug right out of the box, where you guys gonna have to break them in, where it'll loosen up a little bit. But going back to the part where I said, you know, the shoe hurt my foot, this area right here is a little bit more on the narrow side, where it like smashed my pinky toe, which inflamed it and ended up giving me a blister. Yeah, I know y'all didn't want to see that picture, but it's crazy to believe because my foot is more on the normal / slightly narrow side. And with this being that narrow for it to give me a blister, I don't know how the wide footers are gonna do with this shoe right here, but I definitely recommend y'all to try it out in store. Move around laterally just to see if, you know, your pinky toe is gonna get smashed up right here, because it's gonna be a problem for you guys, you know, especially for the wide footers. Y'all definitely gotta try it on. But besides that, as far as the rest of the shoe, the fitment was, you know, pretty good. And overall, the shoe is pretty comfortable, except, you know, for the whole pinky issue. As far as pricing goes, the Jordan 36 retails for $185. There is a $5 increase from last year's model, and it is pretty steep in terms of, you know, price range, but you are getting a lot of good tech and high advanced tech, you know, in this shoe. Definitely, I would say if you guys are able to cop these, you know, with the discount or if it's on sale, definitely give it a shot. And for my overall rating for the Air Jordan 36, I'm gonna give these a score of 4 out of 5. There are some stuff that I like about them, but there's also stuff, you know, that I dislike about them. The traction is really good. It really holds up well indoors and outdoors. Cushioning was definitely one of the best aspects of the shoe. There's great feel and impact protection. Materials were cut this year, but it was good because it made the shoe a lot more light, but less premium. And the support and lockdown are solid, although the side of my foot, AKA my pinky toe, was smashed like crazy. I'm really excited to see the low top versions of the Air Jordan 36. I was always a fan, you know, of the low top versions, but the mids, you know, they still hold it down. If, you know, the pinky toe wasn't really an issue, I think these would be like a top of the line, you know, hoop shoe for this year. But hey, you know, they can't all be perfect. Hope you guys enjoyed that sneaker review on the Air Jordan 36. Let me know down in the comment section below. 1, what were some of y'all thoughts on the Jordan 36? Did y'all like them? Did y'all dislike them? And 2, for all y'all who do have the Air Jordan 36 and have hooped in them, how well did it perform for you guys? Did you guys agree with some of the stuff that I said or disagree? And lastly, number 3, let me know what other sneakers you guys would like me to review. Check out my social medias. Links will be in the description box down below. Show your boy some love. And until next time, it's your boy Nelly from Hoop Life, and I'm out. Peace.
Give it up, thinking these women excite me. Give it up, wishing y'all can pass me. Run it up, stepping, I'm moving at high speed. Yeah.